Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna and this morning we're visiting with Kristin Hildabrand, Warren County Extension Agent for Horticulture. Well, Kristin, I'm glad you're here today because a lot of times we need to focus on mental health. It's one of the things that we really don't take a lot of time out of our day to think about, but I think more and more people are starting to be more aware and see how we can help our community and our fellow citizens with mental health.
So one of the things that we have up and coming is our Question, Persuade, Refer, or QPR training. And I know that there's a lot of stress that we kind of encounter throughout the weeks, the days, and sometimes it can feel, really hard to concentrate, and, we may be having thoughts of different things. And I feel like if you can attend this program, there's ways that you can pick up and recognize, if somebody is considering suicide, or maybe they're having some mental health moments where, maybe just a little bit of time, taking the time and saying that you appreciate and care for them will make a huge difference. And so this upcoming training would be really right up anybody's alley if you just want to learn a little bit more about the suicide and also mental health. We're going to kind of cover some of those things in the beginning. And then what Question, Persuade, and Refer actually is a technique where you raise a question that you have with somebody that may be in question of that. You persuade them, and then you refer them. So it's not like you're having to be the expert, but this is a great technique that you can use, or anybody, caregivers, grandparents, parents, school, guidance counselors, anybody in the school system really, leaders within our community. If they can attend this training, it's only 1 hour in length, and it's going to be held here at our extension office on Monday, October the 30th. At 1:30, you can kind of hear about some of those things in the beginning, and then again kind of go through what that technique is a little bit more in detail.
And with all of our cooperative extension service programs, we get information needs assessment. What does the community need from our county extension council? And then we develop programming around that. And this is one of the things that they've actually chosen to focus on and host this event.
Yes. And so that's really good that they've taking the time to recognize that as an issue within our community, and now we're taking action on that and having this training available. It's absolutely free, so there's no cost involved. It is, again, an hour in length, so if you've got an hour just to take out of your day, I think it'll be really good to help shine the light on suicide and also hopefully recognize and then save a life whenever you do attend.
And I think that's one of the most important things, is that we can all save a life. And a lot of times I don't feel qualified because I'm not a therapist. I didn't go through that training, but actually they had the QPR training when we were doing the barn program in conjunction with Logan County when we brought the students in, and it was really focused on rural mental health.
Yes.
And there were great tips in there for us to be able to recognize. But one of the great successes that came out of that program were some of the kids that we trained with that QPR. I mean, they're at school, there's all kinds of emotions running rampant there. And so they were able to notice a classmate that might be in some trouble, and they were able to ask them questions, talk with them. It's just a way for us to offer hope to somebody. It doesn't mean that we have to walk them through the exact process because we don't know sometimes those processes, but we can ask the question, check in on our friends, and then hopefully be able to provide them a resource where they can get help.
Yeah, when you hear stories like that, it just makes me have goosebumps, and it's really beneficial, I feel like. And right now October is Mental Health Awareness Month, and so this is just, I feel like, being offered at a great time. I know you mentioned when we were off the air, farmers are in their busiest season, they're in harvest, and so it would be great if people would take the time to come out. After the folks are trained, they get a certificate at the end of it, so you can kind of have that if you need to have that for any reason. But this would be a great training to attend. It's a QPR, or Question, Persuade, and Refer training, going to be offered here within our extension office in Warren County on Monday, October the 30th, again at 1:30.
I think it's great. And one of the best examples is, like CPR. We all know CPR, right?
Yes.
It's a emergency medical intervention. This is kind of the same thing, except for mental health. We know the warning signs of a heart attack, a stroke, all those things, but we really haven't been taught those warning signs for somebody maybe struggling with something mental health wise.
Yes. So we hope that people will call and register for this training that we have up and coming.
And if you have any questions, make sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching and have a great day.